How's it going, everyone? Texas Man here. Hope you're having a great day. If you guys would please give this video a thumbs up if you guys do enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button. Make sure you guys select all for all notifications so you guys don't miss out on future content here on the channel. And as always, we're going to be talking about positives and negatives, talking about War of the Worlds from 2005. If you guys have any movies, shows, or games you guys want me to cover here on the channel, please let me know in the comments down below. And we're talking about this film. This is a film I've wanted to talk about for a long time. The film is rated PG-13. It's about 2 hours long, and it is, of course, a reboot of the source material from the 1953 film, and it is also a retelling of the exact same source material based on the novel for War of the Worlds as well. The film stars Morgan Freeman as the narrator of the film, along with Tom Cruise being the main dad character of Ray. He also is an estranged father with his daughter of Rachel and his son Robbie. This film deals a lot with the redemption of people, and that no matter what you do in life, there is always salvation, there's always redemption and forgiveness for you, no matter how much evil or how much you haven't done in somebody's life. The performances are all great, especially for not only just the character of Ray, played by Tom Cruise, but of course for the characters of Rachel and Robbie, the two children in the film. Now, if you guys don't know what War of the Worlds is, it's a very simplistic alien invasion film, but the aliens are not the focus, unlike in something of Independence Day. This film has the alien invasion happening, but it is something that is set in the backdrop. It is not the A plot of the movie. It's more of like a B plus plot, if that makes any sense. The main plot is Ray, Rachel, and Robbie going through different parts of the world and trying to survive and get to the rest of their family, hoping they're alive still while this alien invasion is happening. And along the way, they have different pit stop like moments with other humans, other things are happening around them because of the aliens, and it is a very human, family centric film. It's not like, oh no, the aliens are here, everyone get into fighter jet, we're gonna go kick their ass. It's not like that. It has those elements of an alien invasion film, but they're not the focus. They're not the primary driving force of the movie. And I like that. Now, I do like my good old alien invasion film, and the United States military has to go kick their ass. But this film works well being character driven. Okay, this film is character driven. However, I don't get attached to them. It tries to get you attached to them, but there is so much stuff in this film that makes you not connect to them. You're just like, okay, I'm going along through the motions and I'm hoping they succeed and I hope that they survive. But it's really hard to do that. There's so many things in this film that are just unbelievable that it kind of disconnects you from the characters. It disconnects you from the plot. Now, I've watched the original 1953 film. I think that film is a masterpiece of a movie. And the radio version of it, people actually thought, the world was actually ending. People were being, taken by aliens and it was the end of the world and people were committing suicide. This film, however, just, I don't think if this was a movie put into radio form would actually work, because there's so many things in this film that are just completely dumb and unbelievable. First off, I want to talk about the alien machines. The aliens don't show up from outer space necessarily. They teleport from space, from their space. Here's a very stupid thing. These aliens have spaceships. They beam down into other machines that are buried underground, and they use those machines that are underground to attack Earth and human society on a global scale. Instead of using their ships, which I'm sure have bombs, torpedoes, high-tech military grade annihilating weaponry that they could have used from space to annihilate the human population. Instead of them doing that, they used their ships, beamed down into these tripod machines, break out of the ground, and start terrorizing human society on a global scale that way. What? the immediate invasional threat of these aliens makes no sense whatsoever. Also, if these machines are buried underground, just beneath the main sewer lines, are you seriously going to tell me that these machines are buried on a global, massive scale and not a single human society has ever discovered these machines at any point in time, anywhere on Earth? Are you serious? You're going to tell me that in the numerous archaeological dig sites and hunts for treasure and anything else, are you seriously telling me that when people dig underground and they go a little too farther than the sewer drain, you're going to tell me they have never found an alien machine just lying dormant underground somewhere? Are you serious? That is just dumb and unbelievable, okay? Another dumb and unbelievable thing in this movie is the part where Ray and his children end up getting a car that has been fixed. So now it's fixed and immune to the alien devices, these alien, tripod things. They have this like EMP tech. So this mechanic fixes a car, and he's like, it'll work, but it won't get you far. You cannot fix a car that fast in less than a day from an EMP attack. That's just dumb. And the only reason that happens is to move the plot forward so our characters can get out of their main town and try to make it so they can get to the rest of their family that's in another state. Okay? It's completely illogical. I'm sorry. There's a lot of great scenery in this film, especially there's a plane crash scene, and you get to see that with Tom Cruise's character of Ray, and it get these close-up shots and then these wide shots. It's really great. There's another great memorable scene where Rachel gets traumatized seeing thousands of dead bodies because the aliens, they're sucking human bodies dry of their blood and whatnot to, survive and use them as food, basically. But she sees these thousands of dead bodies in this river, and these scenes that just add to the shocking, the disturbing nature of the alien invasion. And it also, it moves the plot forward, it advances the characters, it gives them some development and whatnot. The best part of the film, I honestly believe, kind of mirrors something that happens in the 1953 movie, where in this film, Ray and his daughter Rachel, they end up going into this home. They're rescued from, they get rescued before they get killed off by the aliens. They get rescued by this crazy homeowner, Harlan, played by Tim Robbins. And he's basically, that whole scene, and it's like 20-30 minutes of the movie, really well done. I love it. They end up having to defend themselves against the aliens that break into their house. It's very tension-filled, very horror survival like, and I really enjoyed that. Best part of the film for me is that whole Home Alone, defending the house from aliens kind of thing. I always like that in a movie, and it spends a good chunk of the film in that scene. It's not something that just happens for like 5-10 minutes. It's like there's a lot that happens in that home scene, and they did a great job with it. The film shows chaos, and it also shows what humans are willing to do to each other given the situation the entire world is in. It's very chaotic. It's survival of the fittest. It's give me what I want, and I don't care if you live or die. The alien designs in this film are not evil, and I was kind of disappointed. They've got all this high-tech technology. They're wiping out thousands and millions of people on a global scale. And when you actually get to see the aliens in the home invasion scene, and again at the end of the film, they look look menacing. They don't look cartoonish necessarily, but they don't feel like a threat compared to the rest of their technology. The aliens themselves just don't feel like they belong with the technology that they control. It just feels unnatural. Last two things. Robbie's character makes this pointless and unnecessary decision in the film, and it kind of like kicks off Act Two, if you will, before they get to the home invasion thing. And Robbie, he ends up leaving his family basically because he wants to watch the United States military go up against the aliens. There's no point to this immediate want and desire to be in the middle of a gigantic nuclear gunfight and shells going around. It's just completely unnecessary. It also leads the character of Ray to leave his daughter for a few moments to try to stop Robbie, which just makes Ray look like a very dumb and unprotective dad when he leaves his daughter Rachel. And I hate it. That whole scene is pointless. Like, the whole thing is just dumb. It's unnecessary. Should have been cut out. I guess they didn't want to have to try to make it where Robbie, Rachel, and Ray, and the crazy homeowner are trying to defend the house. I guess they figured that 4 humans in a house trying to defend themselves against aliens would not work for some reason. But you know what? Just kill Robbie off. Kill him off. And that might have been a little too traumatic. It might have, pushed characters too far. But it would have added to the whole, hey, alien invasion is happening, we're not all going to live kind of thing. But him just running off and being gone and absent for like 45 minutes of the movie, and then him showing up again at the end, makes him disappearing for that point of time just feel very unnatural and unnecessary. Like, he should have just been killed off or just walk off screen and you don't know what happens to him afterwards. Lastly, the fact that the aliens are killed and stopped by microorganisms that humans are just immune to is not a satisfying conclusion. I know that's what it is in the book. I know that's what they did in the 1953 original film. I know that's what they did with the radio broadcast, but I still don't like it as the ending. It's not satisfying, okay? I wish that they did something different, okay? I understand the whole, hey, you can have all the technology in the world, but it may not make you immune to a simple bacteria. I understand the moral message of the film based on the ending. I just still don't like the ending. It makes it where the humans are just constantly on the run, constantly just trying to survive, hoping they can, and there's no hope for humanity. Like, where's the military? Where's the scientists? Where's the government trying to figure out a way around their alien shields? Where's the, cooperation involved between different governments, like in Independence Day 1 and 2? We get none of that. Like I said, it's more of a family, character-driven film, but if you're going to introduce the military and them fighting off the aliens, where is everyone else trying to cooperate and figure out a way to wipe out the aliens and get past their shields, instead of just constantly launching planes and bombs and tanks and jeeps and rockets at them and constantly failing and expecting a different outcome? Why doesn't the military use, something besides fire against them? Why don't they use weapons that would go around their shields? Okay, it makes no sense to me. So overall, guys, I'm going to give War of the Worlds from 2005 a 6 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know, do you guys agree or disagree with me in the comments down below, and I look forward to more content coming soon. Bye, guys.